So right now we're reviewing Brockhampton, Iridescence. Probably not qualified to do this, so let's go through this track by track. Let's start with the first track, New Orleans. This track, it has this kind of buzz sound, and my brain had a lot of trouble kind of comprehending what was going on throughout the song. Yeah, I was pretty lost. But I was impressed with the flow into the next song, which is Thug Life. Now, I couldn't really get into this song either. I think that's a larger issue, which I'll address at the end. This song was very, very hard for me to understand. Also sounded a little bit like the guy who was rapping. He had like one of those holes that like a smoker has. This song sounds like it has like a pretty good rapper on it. Yeah. Then there's Something About Him, which to me, honestly, really sounded like it was missing some of like the master tracks, like someone deleted them, or they just saved the backing track to like one of their songs, and then they forgot to put another track with it. Man, this is not coming from a good place. I probably have no right to say any of this, which I even listened to, and I also didn't understand, which seems to be a recurring theme here. But when I read the lyrics, it actually confused me more. This song made me feel very strange. It's called Wait. At first, I gotta admit, I kind of cringed because it starts with this like strings track. Then it's kind of like this emo rap, which I guess is a thing now. They see some kind of weird stuff in this song that makes you feel really uncomfortable. Yeah. I don't like it. Song is District. Wow, that's a lot of things coming at you. Then there's this track Loophole, which is like kind of them talking about stuff, and it also has this kind of string, slightly cringy, like feel sad about this. Industry is tough because it's tough out there for artists. Then we get to this track Tape, which actually really got me with the rapping. It's pretty solid. It lost me kind of when there was somebody kind of sort of like a little baby child like singing kind of, but then it goes back to this rapper and he's pretty solid. Like he's like a pretty good rapper guy. By far probably the best track on the album. It's Joe Vert, which he's like yelling at you. He's like angry and stuff. And like, I'm not sure why he's angry, because I don't understand what's happening. Then we get to the song Honey. Kind of sounds like Dare by the Gorillaz. So at the first, sounds like the beat. And then, it kind of holds it together for a little bit. And then it just kind of like unravels. Still don't know what's happening. Then we get to Vivid, which is like noises. The next track is San Marcos. Then it goes to Tanya, which is a song that has like 30 seconds where it's like, I was like, whoa, this is a really nice sound. I like the way that everything flows together, the rap and the beat. And then it goes into like sad piano stuff. A lot of these voice sounds, like they were like playing with that thing where you put the tube in your mouth. And our last song, which is Fabric. And Fabric is, has, I feel like the first couple minutes are everything that I've felt before, where I felt very lost, confused, as I have felt for a lot of this album. But for the last 2 minutes, it really breaks into this really cool, very catchy sound that sounds nothing like rap or anything like that, but it's this soundbite that's played over and over, and it's very catchy, very dancey. It's got great rhythm, and that's all for a minute and a half, and then it goes away. So like general conclusions to this album. So it's a rap album, and I think that what happened is that I have very little knowledge of rap and a very bad ear for rap because I haven't developed it very well. I've had friends tell me that, all rock music sounds the same. Anytime they hear a guitar in one song, it sounds like every other. And, at first it frustrated me, but then I realized that it's because, you know, they haven't listened to probably a lot of it, so it just sounds like babble to them, similar to, I guess, how someone doesn't know a language yet would feel when listening to someone speak English and doesn't know English, and then gets told, go watch a movie written by Aaron Sorkin, and then they're like, well, I didn't understand what was going on there, probably because they were speaking English and then speaking it really quickly. So this was like rap, and it was like, boom, a lot of rapping, a lot of sounds, very, I guess they kept it a lot of variety by trying to incorporate different effects, I guess, with the voices and the beats and the samples. But I did feel like sometimes that there was a bit of emphasis on certain sounds, like kind of these emo string sounds, or like a piano. It's like, feel sad. But I think that the conclusion is that I don't really know rap very well, and then my friends made me listen to an album that was probably for like more advanced palates that like understand this stuff. But I'm left leaving this album feeling like, what